Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Beverly Banks and I'm one of the many Leaf Drop leaders. I wanted to create this video to show you how to set up an email campaign using Marketing Sense. Now in order to set up an email campaign, you are going to need the upgraded version of Marketing Sense, which is the $49.95 a month version. So with that, the introductory package of Marketing Sense is $19.95 a month. With the upgrade, you do get the ability to do webinars, do screen recordings. You can also do, you'll get 2 conference lines as well. And then of course, if you're utilizing the free and free, your upgraded version will actually be free. So I do want to show you that really quick under Power Tools. Every single person who uses Marketing Sense has this 3 and free link. And so if ever you're talking to somebody about Marketing Sense and they end up wanting to sign up, you can send them your link and they can sign up using it, and that will make yours free. Now don't bother, using mine because mine is free. But maybe ask each other and just see if you can't, bless somebody by giving them theirs for free. And then of course working on yours being free. So what you want to do next after you've upgraded is go to contacts and go down to email campaigns. Now this email campaign section right here actually has a list of all of the current drip email marketing systems that Marketing Sense offers, and then the number of messages that are in there. And this is a really good way to go through and take a look and just kind of see what people in your Marketing Sense back office are doing. What we want to do though is we want to come down to here and we want to create a new email campaign. So just go ahead and select that. And then this is going to be 21 days through the Premium Starter Kit. And you can name it whatever you would like to because it's purely for your viewing in the back office. So nobody else is really going to see that. So what you want to do next is select the name of that campaign. And then you'll see that there's no messages yet, so we're going to add a new message. So back here, you can put the subject, which is Welcome to Young Living, for me anyway. And then you want to select the day that they're going to receive their email campaign message. So what's nice is that should you create an email campaign that you don't want to go in sequential order, so for our purposes here, they'll get one on day 1 and one on day 2 and one on day 3 all the way through the 21-day period. However, if you put together an email campaign and you want them to get it once a week, then the first one can go out on day 1 and the second one can go out on day 7 and the third one will go out on day 14 and so on and so forth. Now our email campaigns are pretty straightforward, but we might want to say something like welcome. New starter kit. Okay, so write your little message down here, and then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and add your photo. Now, Marketing Sense does not store photos in their database, nor do they allow you to actually upload a photo from your computer. So what you need to do is you actually need to utilize Facebook. And I want to show you all how to get here. So go into the Leaf Drop Revolution group, and what you'll do is you'll select Photos, and then you'll select Albums. And back here are a lot of different classes that I have packaged the slides together. We've created a lot of these together, and I have uploaded them into the album section to make it easy for you to be able to share. So select the 21 days. And then what you want to do next is I also want to point out as well that as you're uploading these, Facebook doesn't really put the days in sequential order. So make sure you're uploading the right day. So we're starting out with this one. And you want to make the picture big and then right click it. And you want to copy the image address. Then you're going to go back to Marketing Sense and you're going to paste the image address there and just give it a second to locate it on the web. There. So you see it in the preview box and you're going to hit OK. And this is our very first email that we have created in our campaign. So we're going to hit Save Message. And then there it is, Welcome to Young Living, right there. So next we're going to just follow our pattern here. And so we're going to hit Add a New Message. And this one's going to be day 2. And let's see what our day 2 tip is. So I'm sorry, this one will actually be day 1. So, and this is this has to do with the product guide and grabbing a cup of tea and starting to make a wish list. So, so we might want to call this one something like we'll do day 1 wish list tips or wish list tip. And so they're going to actually get this on day 2 because they'll get their welcome email first. And so again, you'll select the picture, right click, copy the image address, return to Marketing Sense, paste it in. It'll take a second for the system to find it on the internet. And then hit OK. And you have your second one set up. And so you'll save that message. So now that we have our campaign all set up, we want to be able to add contacts to it. And this actually has a few different steps to it. So just kind of bear with me. There actually is not a way to do this in bulk, but it really shouldn't take too much time if your organization is not gigantic. So, and even if it is gigantic, so long as you're training your downline members really well, everyone should really be taken care of. So we want to go to add a contact. And in order to add a contact, all you really need is the email address. So I'm going to put in my email address. And then what I do is I just throw people into business prospects because they do have to be put into one of these categories in order for them to start receiving your email. And I'll show you how to do that in just a second. So you confirm that you know this person and then you add the contact. Then once you have all of your contacts added, you want to go to your contact manager and then into business prospects, which is where we have been putting everybody, and open them up. And yes, you do have to do this one by one. I'm sorry it's not a more efficient process. But in the middle column, what you're going to see is you're actually going to see their the email campaigns. So they have a primary campaign, which is going to be right here. And, I use business prospects just because it's easier to find people for me. But honestly, it can be the product user category as well. Product user category is actually my favorite category. And when I just have prospects that, maybe I pick up some contact information at an event, I will still put them into my product prospects category, or I will create a brand new category just for them. So, and that's what you see here, people at different events, that came in through the website, things like that. So anyway, so we'll start them on the 21 days through the Premium Starter Kit and just select Save Changes. So what that's going to do is now they're going to start to receive these messages, and the system, you can come back and check and let you know that, it hasn't started yet. and it's pending delivery. And now this prospect will actually get your email campaign for those 21 days. So that is how you create an email campaign with the Marketing Sense system. And should the back office change or anything like that, I will update the video. But thank you so much for honoring me with your time and watching the video. Please, take the time to go through and learn everything that you can about this process until it just becomes second nature to you. Also, please take the time to like my YouTube channel because it helps me to get subscribers to finally one day get a custom URL, which will make it easier for all of us to find these videos. So thank you guys so much and have a fantastic day. Happy growing.